dice que yo soy una puta porque yo soy muy duro. And that means I'm a little bitch because I'm expensive. I swear, you're like Pretty Woman. Taken from the streets, and now you desire only expensive stuff. And costly. That's right. And I say this because even though she's a little puta, I love her. But this is why she's a little puta, y'all. So as you know, I'm looking for a job. And I just got a quote for this one place. And this is to go to China, for example. 7,500 Chinese renminbi, which 640 Chinese renminbi is $1 US. So it's a little over $1,000 to import her into China. That covers the company's fee, the custom clearance, the quarantine for a week, and the transport from the city that we be landing in to the city I be moving to. Because it's just cheaper that way. That doesn't even include what it would cost for her plane ticket, and I had to get the most direct flight over to minimize, travel time and all that. So that's another 500 ringgits, which would be like $150, yeah, for her plane ticket, and then her medical stuff. So she had to get a blood work done, plus the health certificate from the local vet and the health certificate from the state, the national vet, which is like another, let's say $200. So $400 before we leave Malaysia to get her done, and then $1,200 when we get into China. $1,600 for a cat. So that was pretty much all the money plus extra that I had saved up had we stayed in Malaysia, had my contract been renewed. And that was the money I had set aside to get a new place in Malaysia. So yeah, I'm not too happy about that. But she's my Oompa Loompa. And actually, now I think about it, it might be cheaper if I just flew back to the US and I had to leave her with my mother. But I would go back to get her because last thing I want is for my mother to take another one of my pets and not return it to me, as she did with my dog. Can't get him back. So I will return and get her. But I'm thinking, yeah, it might be cheaper that way in the long run. $1,600, because a plane ticket to the States and sending her there would actually only cost me my plane ticket, her ticket, and everything $900, $700. I can get a plane ticket for me. 12. So $1,300. $1,300 versus $2,000, because I'd also have to pay for my plane ticket to China. So I'd be able to save at least $700. And here in Asia, that goes quite far. So that is another option. That is the option I would do if I got a job to go to beep, 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 beep. It's 11:43. So that's the guy who's selling the gas for the stoves. So comes around. So yeah, so if for example, I did an interview just a while ago for Japan, and I probably have to do the same thing, send her back, and then, because Japan has a 6-month quarantine versus a week for. Oh no, I just thought of something. Because if I come from the US with her, it's 30-day quarantine, not 1-week quarantine. So it'd be $8,000. Still gonna be the same price. It'd be $8,000. It's actually gonna be more money if I come from the US with her. Crap. Yeah. And the reason I don't have that much money is because before, when I got all my money, basically, whenever I get paid, would go to Sallie Mae. Not all my money, but a good bit I'd be paying on my student loans. And I swear that has not gone anywhere. So I'm just like, too bad, Sallie Mae. You ain't getting your money because my kitty is coming first. She's my Oompa Loompa. I'm not leaving her behind in Malaysia. unless I can really find someone to like watch her for a few months, because it's only a week quarantine from Malaysia into China. So, yeah, I've researched this all, y'all. I spent so many hours yesterday and the day before looking online, like cheapest ways to get her into Shanghai, and like trying to do it on my own versus going through a company. But when I balance it all out, I call a vet and everything, it would still cost me, I'd still only save like probably 300 or 400 renminbi if I did things on my own versus going through a company. And it's all like stuff's gonna be in Chinese. I don't even want to deal with a headache. So that's pretty much what's been stressing me out at the moment. Have another interview for China, my second interview on Friday. So I will take it if I get it, this opportunity. And I'm thinking about it more. Yeah, it will be cheaper just to go there now and just hope and pray, I could get a scratch off and win some money, or I don't know. But yeah. So that's where I was at. That's the reason I don't have money, because I had to pay my student loans. So, and that's the really crappy part. So let me tell you something. Youth of today, don't take out any loans. Just don't take out a student loan. Don't bother. I had scholarships, and I should have taken my scholarships, but it would meant I have stayed within the state of Florida. Should have done that. Shoulda, coulda, woulda. Don't have a time machine. Can't go back and pass and change it, unfortunately. So I had to go to a private school in a different state, and I regret that big time. Also regret taking a master's, because I've got 2 degrees for things that I don't even care for anymore. I don't want to pursue that career path. Oh, what I coulda, shoulda, y'all. But anyways, that's my dilemma at the moment. What would you do? I'm thinking of doing a crowdfunding, maybe. I've seen people do that for when they're traveling internationally with their pets. So I might do that. Because I don't know what else to do at the moment. All right. Peace and love. Here's a little puta again. Puta. Say hola. Stop licking yourself. Look at that. Puta, mi amor.